Hello. So it's day 12 of my personal COVID-19 challenge to sing a song or play a tune each day until all this unpleasantness ends. But this is also to meet a challenge set by Graham Steele. For those of you who don't know Graham, he's a local promoter who does a huge amount to promote live music and local musicians. And he sets people that he knows a challenge to write a song or a poem or in some other way acknowledge the support and help that we're getting from the NHS, from emergency services, and indeed from anybody else who is helping. Pardon me. So this is my contribution. It's a song called Get Us Through. So I've only just finished writing it, so it may be a bit stumbly in places, so apologies for that. Please bear with me. Get us through. With the distant beat of a butterfly wing, chaos rode the air, faint at first but growing for those with the sense to care. First in a country far enough away to express polite regret, different customs, habits, ways, perhaps deserving what they get. But the horsemen now are at the gate, the pale horse in the street. A chill wind blows through all our lives, we fear the challenge that we meet. But it's people who will get us through in a quiet, determined way. Nurses, doctors, carers too, the men and women in green and blue, those who help to get us through each day, who deliver help in 100 ways, who risk their health and their families too. It's people who will get us through. At podiums, press conferences, politicians take the stance. With one eye on their image, they take their mirrored glance. This thing is no more serious than a bad case of the flu. It's not the action that they take that counts, but what they're seen to do. It'll all be done by Easter. They read the mindless notes. Lives may seem to matter, but they count the cost in votes. But it's people who will get us through in a quiet, determined way. Nurses, doctors, carers too, the men and women in green and blue, those who help to get us through each day, who deliver self-help 100 ways, who risk their health and their families too. It's people who will get us through. Nature abhors a vacuum, and so it is with news. Conspiracies breed like maggots. Which theory will you choose? Big pharma, seafood, mobile phones, alarmist crap for sure, but not as harmful as the mindless fools who peddle dangerous cures. Sunbathing, eating garlic, silver, it's attention that they prize. And well-meaning dupes share with their friends helpful half-truths and lies. But it's people who will get us through in a quiet, determined way. Doctors, nurses, carers too, the men and women in green and blue, those who help to get us through each day, who deliver self-help 100 ways, who risk their health and the families too. It's people who will get us through. There's no such thing as society, the Iron Lady said, but society has shown its strength in the part that it has played, as ordinary people fill the breach and try to do their best, while government dithers, fails to provide what's needed to protect and test. And for everyone who holds with shame, attend help with care and grace. And maybe when this ends, the world will be a slightly better place. Because it's people who will get us through in a quite determined way. Nurses, doctors, carers too, the men and women in green and blue, those who help to get us through each day, who deliver self-help 100 ways, who risk their health and the families too. It's people who will get us through. It's people who will get us through.